welcome back. I am in Portugal, about an hour outside of Porto, at a place called Arouca, and I am going to be going on some specially designed walkways along a river and actually going across a bridge later on this afternoon, a 500 odd metre suspended bridge. I have plucked up the courage to get a hire car. I made it. The roads were pretty quiet. I picked up the hire car about 7:30. This place there's two places you can park to go across this bridge. One in town, which is a lot closer to the bridge, and this one, which is at the bottom of these paths. I think it's about 8 kilometres of path altogether. Some of them have been closed due to a fire a couple of years ago. As you can see, I mean, there's a little restaurant up there. This car park, it is currently 9:17 and it's practically full. So if you wanted to come here in the summer, I'm here in August, I think you need to come here pretty early. Thankfully, I secured a parking spot. I'm here for the day, and I've bought tickets as well, so you have to go buy tickets. You can either buy tickets to access the path, or you can buy tickets to access the bridge, or if you buy a ticket to access the bridge, you automatically have access to the path. Anyway, let's see what this adventure gives us. It's breezy, but pretty humid, quite warm. I'm going to try and run, but I don't know if I'll be able to. We will see. I am told there are quite a lot of steps to climb, so let's see what this gives us. So it's a pretty flat start, so I'm going to start running. Not sure how long this will last though. So we're at a climb already. Silver trees. We'll see what silver-leaved trees. Oh, I can see the walkway. Oh my gosh, up there. Wow, I think the stairs are coming pretty fast and soon, pretty soon. There you go. First wooden walkway. I see the steps. Crossing the road. Here we go. So it says ticket sales not available at the bridge. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Boiling. Yeah, parking at the bottom car park is not for the faint-hearted. I feel like I'm injecting my lungs. See the path through the trees goes on. There's another one at the top. I think we keep on climbing. That was quite a sharp, steep descent from the main road. Drive down to the car park. So I kind of expected this. It was so hot. I wanted to do this last September. Wait a minute, I need to catch my breath, I'll be back in a second. Yeah, so I was in Porto for 2 weeks of work last September, and I wanted to do this in the weekend, but work had organised some stuff, and I don't know, I probably didn't pluck up the courage to hire a car. So I'm back in August. Not much running going on, as you can see, but it's all uphill in my defence. Just heard a bird. It has like a pine, or rather dry wood. You know when you put wood shavings down in your garden, it smells like that. Oh my God, it keeps on going. I don't know why I thought I'd be running. I've got plenty of time. my bridge crossing, you have to book it and book it. Oh, I've got plenty of time. I've just seen the bridge. Can you see it? Across there. My bridge crossing is at 2 p.m. So I have plenty of time to go past it and beyond. For those of you in campers, there it is, as you can see over there, my camper van car park high up, because the road you turn down there, which I've just seen a Jeep go down, is pretty steep and narrow. So camper vans and large cars at the top. Obviously I mean camper vans and motorhomes. I just have a habit of saying camper vans because that's what I've got. Oh, can you see the bridge? Looks like I've got the entrance. Where's the paths go though? Don't know where the paths go, because I don't want to get on the bridge just yet. There's the bridge. So you can park up there somewhere, which means you're coming down to the bridge, as opposed to all those steps going up. Okay, so I'm through on the path. It goes up 3 kilometres, still got 5k to go on my run. It's then closed after that because of the fire that happened a couple of years ago. And obviously, all the pathways, well, not all of them because I'm on a stone one, but are mainly made of wood, so they burnt. Then I get the view under the bridge. It's 175 metres high and over 500 metres long. There it is. Oh, yeah. Let's see how far down it goes. Oh yeah, oh look at the waterfall on the other side. There it is. God, it's pretty high from up here, and add another, maybe what, 30 metres up to there? Oh, I see a wooden walkway. It starts up there, all across, and then you come back again, I think. So when you book your bridge tickets, be careful to choose which side you want to embark or climb on the bridge from, because there are 2 sides. As I said, you can climb from that side where the car park is up high, so you don't have all this climb, or you can park down where I parked by that little beach and cafe, and then and start on this side. And the tickets, when you choose your time, you also have to choose the location, the starting point, so be careful. Right, I'm going to focus on my feet, or where my feet are being put, because with the sun and the shadows, it's a bit weird and I don't want to fall. Well, that's a little bit off-putting. These stairs are shaking and making noises as I'm walking on them. Oh God, do you know what this means? I've just realised I'm going down, which is lovely and all, but a bit weird on the eyes. But what goes down, let's come back up again. Yikes. Oh my goodness. And it keeps on going. Oh, look at the water. You can actually, there's a beach up here somewhere. You can actually go for a swim as well if you wanted to. I think what I'll do is I'll do the 3k up and then come back and stop at the beach. I've got my swim costume in my bag and a towel. Might do that. And get cooled down, because as you can see, I am pretty hot. My face is bright red. I saw in the selfie photo I just took. Look at that. Oh, so you can see the pathway down there and then all across there. Cool. So I put trail shoes on, my trail running shoes on, because my intention was to run. I'm not doing very much of that, to be honest. It's so warm and humid. Obviously on these, you probably don't need trail running shoes. Some trainers. Make sure you have good grip if you're coming in more the rainier, wet seasons. So I imagine this could be quite slippy. There are some gravel paths as well, so be aware of that. I don't think the guy at the ticket booth quite comprehended that I wanted to go on and keep walking. I think he's probably used to people just stopping at the bridge and going across the bridge and then going back to their cars. So running again. Group for 20 metres before I stop again. Like that. Oh, uphill. Oh, there's an emergency phone there. I wonder if the water goes all the way up to the top of the white marker line on those spots on the rocks down there in the winter. focusing on where I'm putting my feet. Not just taking people down. Well, not literally. I think overtaking a lot of people. Also, you need to note that there is a little restaurant at the car park where I started, but there is nothing along the pathway, so make sure you have enough hydration and food, because my next group will take down. There we go. Look at that through there. Ooh, that plank nearly went up in the air. Doesn't that water look really inviting? It does to me anyway. I think I can see water. I can see water, obviously. I think I can see people in the water up ahead. Oh, this is the planks. Yeah, coming up to the little bridge. There's the bridge. Oh, it's a bit bouncy. It is a little bit bouncy. Reminds me of that bridge in Chamonix. So it's in Chamonix, it was obviously a drop-off over a cascade. Now the question is, do I go swimming or not? That is the question. I think that's going to be my picnic place. I also have to bear in mind that I think I need to allow myself an hour to get back to the bridge, really. Oh my God, there's a cow over there. I thought I heard a bell. Eating the nice lush green grass. Look at it. Gosh, that's got some horns on it to compete against the Highland Coos. Upwards and onwards, let's see how far this path goes. Is this the end, is the question. Lots of people sat here. Oh, there are bins. Oh, is there somewhere to have a cool drink? Maybe there's a... Oh, I see a sun umbrella up there. Oh no, I think that says nearest bar. There's a bar here. The nearest bar is about 4k. There's people getting in a car here. I think there's taxis you can take from here that take you back to your starting point where the car is. And this is where it's closed. This is where there have been fires a couple of summers ago. So this is the end of the line. I'm at 5.3 kilometres from the car park here, and we've found a sandy beach. This is lovely, really, really nice. There are loads of fish surrounding me though. They're really not scared of you, you're not going away. It's lovely. So I've been at this beach for a little while now, maybe an hour. I've been for a swim, as you just saw. River is absolutely heaving with fish, little fish, big fish, huge fish further out. One like jumped next to me and then felt like it was butting me, which is a little bit concerning, but I'm sure they're used to people. They just don't swim away like you would see them in the sea and so on. They just stay by your feet and then come over to have a look. I suppose they're used to people around. This is a lovely little beach, and the water a little bit cold when you first go in, but actually afterwards it just feels absolutely lovely. And there was a whole load of cows coming down with big massive bells around their necks and huge horns. Yeah, it's just lovely. I think it's just gone 12 o'clock, so I've got 2 hours until I need to be back at the bridge, and that's about 3 kilometres away, so I'm going to give myself a good hour to get back there and then to experience the beach. But this has just been lovely. It's just a shame that the walkways are closed from here on out. I did see that there's actually a taxi that's picking people up from this point. So we're in a place called VAU, and there are taxis that you can catch, or little jeeps you can catch, and I assume they take you back to the car where we parked the car earlier on if you didn't want to go back for 5.8k. So far I'm really enjoying this. I'm finding it hard just to lie down and relax. Wish I'd bought a book, which I didn't. But anyway, no, it's been great. You can see, if you look over the other side, where it's all kind of brown stuff, I assume that's the devastation from the fire that happened a couple of summers ago. So I just left the beach. This is where all the taxis are picking people up. There's loads of people waiting. But we're not catching taxi. No, we're not. We are walking back. People kayaking in the rubber ring, that's a new one. Honestly, looks like they're kayaking in a rubber ring. Strange. I suppose it makes it easy to get down the waterfalls, I assume. There's quite a few rocky, you'll carry them over the rocks where you have to get off, because look, I would have had to come through that. This is lovely, honestly, and I'm supposed to give you a conclusion at the end. This is really lovely. It's I'm not going to say it's an easy walk. It would be an easy walk if it wasn't so hot. But then there are also the stairs which are quite tough. But I think the heat makes it worse. But it's just beautiful. Ideally, I wouldn't do it in August, and I would do it as early as possible to avoid the crowds. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at that over there going, oh, is that a bridge? No, that's a path I have to go up to. Wow, okay, I think I'm going to be starting my climb very soon by the looks of things. Yay! And then up to the bridge. See the first set of stairs ahead. We're already climbing. I've just stopped to have a rest. I feel like my heart is doing 10 to the dozen, but actually it's only doing 150, so it's okay. I've just looked up and there's a suspended bridge. I haven't got much further to go, and I've got 34 minutes to get there. Plenty of time. Oh, it's nice in the shade, nice and cool. It's not a set of stairs, just up there. I don't know if you can hear the running water, the cascades. It sounds so cooling. The worst thing is all my water is really hot as well, so even drinking is not refreshing me. There they are. So they go there, 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 there. Can you see the steps? Oh. Looking forward to those. What? And in the meantime, I've got more here. Oh look, there's a burnt trunk there. Look at that. Wowza, wowza, wowza. So I don't know if you can see, but there's the emergency SOS phone, and then the stairs. I suppose that phone, or this direction, makes sense. Assuming you get to the stairs and go, oh my, I can't climb those. I need a lift. I think every pore on my body is emitting water. Oh, more steps. I don't want to stop. If I do, I think that'll be it. Look. Imagine living in a house like that. Apologies if I didn't point the right way, but up there on the hill somewhere, I can't see, there's a white house. Wow. Quite a lot of people coming down those steps. No one is man enough to come back on themselves in the direction I'm travelling. I think a lot of people opt for a taxi at the other end to drive them back to their cars. Not me, obviously, because I am stupid. Oh my god, there's a lot of steps over there. I know I probably took this view earlier on, but yes, because I remember talking about the white line, and if we thought the water went up to that in the winter. I just can't get over this. Oh, I think I can see the rubber rings down there. Here's that SOS phone, just before all the stairs that climb up. I'm not considering phoning it. I'd love to be able to, if there's like a chairlift up, you phone the call and they would throw down the bucket and heave you up. That would be good, wouldn't it? Not looking forward to all that climb at all. There's the start of the bridge up there. I've got 20 minutes to get up there, so plenty. I think the worst thing is, I can't talk. I think the worst thing is that it's all exposed to the sun. If it was in the shade, it wouldn't be too bad. Look down there, can you see like circles and stuff in the rock face? Where I imagine boulders have got stuck and the river's kind of twirled them around and around and around, and they've worn a hole, or not a hole, yeah, a hole I suppose. Alright, come on then. Oh my god, that's hard work. I think I'm nearly there. I think I'm nearly there. Just those two. Why do I do these things to myself? For the views, no doubt. For the views. Last bit. Last bit. I've done it. Yes. Oh my goodness, that was tough. There's the bridge. I'm at the gate. 3.23k. And lots of climbing. We are in. Made it with a couple of minutes to spare. Another climb up to the top. We are in the holding pen, waiting for the rest to walk up. God, that was tough. So she's explained in Portuguese and Spanish now the history of the bridge. We now have to wait for the English version.
Il a une distance de 516 mètres, le plus grand pont suspendu du monde. Il a été construit en 2018, mais dû au Covid, on a pu faire que son inauguration en 2021, le 2 mai. Il est constitué de 126 sections métalliques, lesquelles vont être à chaque fois chacune identifiées avec ses arcs. Pourquoi je mentionne ça? Parce que chaque section est individuelle et indépendante l'une de l'autre. Elles ne sont pas connectées. Et c'est pour ça qu'on va avoir ici un espace et que je vais vous demander d'être faire très attention à vos mains et d'uniquement mettre sur cette partie.
Okay, so apparently this was built in 2018. Construction took 3 years because of COVID. It's 175 metres tall, 560 metres long. The bridge is made of individual parts, metal parts, so the arches denote a part. So she said make sure you don't put your fingers in between the gaps. There's one there. Look at that. Oh, there's a lovely breeze. There's a lovely breeze. Oh, it's really bouncy. It's really bouncy. Oh, look down. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is freaky. I wasn't looking down, I was looking up. Oh, they're sending people from the other side. I didn't think there was a group of people on the other side. So we're going to wait on the other side for a bit before crossing back. Really feel the climb on this bit here. Really feel the climb. There we go. It's hard work in the heat. It's quite a climb. You see how it goes down. In fact, this side is lower than the other side, I think. So we're waiting for everyone to catch up before we go back the other way. I won't record the other way because it's the same thing. But
how was it, guys? I'm just going to talk about the walkways. Those walkways are over 8 kilometers. But since we had the fire last year, 4 kilometers had burned at Ishpiunka. So you guys only have to do now 3 kilometers going down. You will arrive at a place named Val. Over there you have two options. Or you can again do the walkways by coming up again and do the 3 kilometers. And it will take around 2 hours going down and going up. Or you can also ask for a jeep or a taxi service that will be around 20 euros, not per person, okay, but for a whole group. The 516 Arouca Suspension Bridge, and now if you wanted to you could do the walkways, but I did them this morning. So as you heard, there's supposed to be 8 kilometers of walkways, but a lot of it was closed due to fires. So we're going to head back. Wow, this is hot. Go back to the car park then. I think this is the way we came this morning, over the wooden walkways. There, down there, and then across there, and then cars just around the corner. And a cold drink. So I'm dying for a cold drink. A cold drink. I just need a cold drink. Burnt trunk here. Didn't notice it this morning. In fact, look at them, all of them are burnt. I thought it was just dry wood. And here. Wow. These steps are playing with my eyes. Twice now I nearly missed my step but didn't. It's weird, and it's also swaying. I'm sure it is. I've just realised, well, I haven't just realised, yeah, I've just twigged. That bridge is called 516 Arouca. It's actually 516 metres long. There you go. Attention, you're about to cross the road. Let's take this bag off my back and I need a cold drink. That's what I need. Hopefully not much longer. People look fresh on the way up, so I reckon they've only just started. I, however, do not feel fresh at all. I feel zonked. Where's the car around this corner, I wonder? Oh, I should be so lucky, 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 lucky. Or not. Yes, no, yes, no. No, no, no. No. No, yes, no. Oh, maybe. This is a very long corner. I can't see any glinting cars. I see people taking breaks. I can't remember now how long it took on this path before we hit the wooden walkways. It didn't seem long this morning, whereas now it just feels never ending. Maybe after the next little dip. Okay,
over the crest of this hill. Come on, I need a car. I need something glinting. I need an oasis of cold drinks. Oh, I can see cars. Oh, yes, there's the car park. Oh my gosh, the heat coming off the ground. Oh, you can smell really hot wood. Yes, there's a restaurant up there. Now I have to go and figure out which car's mine. I've got a little black Renault Clio. And I think that's it down there, just behind that yellow Fiat 500. I think that's my car. The cars I was parked next to seem to have gone, strangely enough. I mean, who would be mad enough to do? I've done about 13k, I think, in this heat. Not me. I am not mad enough to do that, she says. Yep, found it. Does it unlock? Yes, it does. It's my car. Well, that's it. I'm back at the car. I've had some cold drinks, 2 cold drinks and a ham and cheese sandwich from the little restaurant up there. I hope you enjoyed that. That was quite tough, but really enjoyable. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.